Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Real quick before the video starts, I just want to say if you're not subscribed to my channel, please make sure to do so. I really appreciate it, it helps the channel to grow. Thank you very much and enjoy the video. Alrighty, so let's get into the first attack. So basically, as always, in the beginning, you always want to look for some flame flinger value if it's possible. Now, in my case, there's not really any flame flinger value, so I'll just stick with the siege barrack. So I'll start with my warden at the bottom side really soon. So put down a rocket loon to see for any black mines, then the healers, and 2 furnaces as well to basically speed the process up and help the warden. And I'm gonna use, I think, 4 more rocket loons to take down that multi-arch tower. So my warden can go towards the right side, the bottom right side. That's where I want him to go. So I'm gonna raise up my warden right now, because there's a lot of damage. And my goal is to get a fireball on that multi-ricochet cannon, I think that's what it's called. So we'll just be patient and let our warden work for a bit. So I'll always block my warden after this bomb tower. And I'm going to use the invisibility spells and hit the warden ability, and there we go, we get the value we wanted, even the CC is down. I'm going to keep an eye out on my warden because there is a lot of damage, so I'll raise it up again so I don't have to worry about it. And now I'm going to start with my other heroes on the opposite side. So first an ice golem, then the king, and then the queen, and a wall break to get in, to get them into that compartment. And you can see how I'm basically letting my heroes, for example the warden, he's working on that entire bottom right side, and my other heroes, the king and queen, are working on the other top side basically. So, and that's what you want with this strategy. You want to divide it into 2 basically phases. And I'm also gonna put down my RC at the top right there to help up a bit. Hit the queen ability so that town hall goes down. And there's a lot of damage on my warden, so I'll just use an invisibility spells to save him. And put in the rest of my rocket loons, and then just get ready with the cleanup troops. I'm looking really good on time as well. So yeah, and also make sure you always zoom out so you can see everything, because it's really hard when you're playing on mobile, because you basically don't have the double layer deployment bar. So always zoom out so you don't have to go back and forth. Especially now everything is harder in the new rank mode. So yeah, that was the 3-star. Alright, so now with the second attack, again I'm trying to seek for some flame flinger value. And if I take down that expo beside that scatter shot and that multi-artichar, I can get some good flame flinger value, but first we gotta take out that mortar and those 2 wizard towers. So we're gonna use some rocket loons, and I end up investing a lot of rocket loons, but it's worth it, trust me, you're gonna see in the end. So as you saw right there, I put down an invisibility spell, so my rocket loons can target that expo. And now put down a barbarian to seek for ground skeleton traps. There is a Tesla, take it out. Then put in the flame flinger, and we're just gonna let it work. Now a Tesla or a rocket loon to seek for black mines, the warden plus the healers, and then the 2 furnaces. And we can already use a baby dragon on the top side to funnel and clear and clean up. The flame flinger is working. I put in 2 archers beside it so they can clean up, because we don't want a time fill. Now my goal is to get a fireball onto that rage tower. So we're gonna ice block our warden right there. Use 3 invisibility spells and hit the warden ability. and we get the value we wanted. That core is demolished, or that compartment, I should say. We're gonna put in a headhunter for that defending queen, and we're gonna start with our heroes, because time is ticking. So Ice Golem, King and Queen plus a wall breaker to get him into that compartment, and keep an eye out on our warden. There's no furnace, defending furnace, so we'll just poison those Ice Golems. And as you can see, our Flameflinger is getting some insane value right there. I'm gonna hit the King ability right there to open that compartment up. And my warden's taking down the tunnel, which is really good. I'm gonna use the Queen ability because there's that defender minion prince. And we'll start with our RC really soon. Put in some more cleanup troops. So there we go. I put down the RC and I'm gonna use her ability really soon, right there. And we'll just let everything work. Now again, you wanna basically divide the attack into two phases. So you start with your warden and you let him work on one side, and then your king and queen on the opposite side, and you let him work. Plus a Flameflinger value, if you can, of course, which is really important. And I got a huge Flameflinger right there, so it was really worth it, even though I spent like 16 to 17 rocket loons. But I have 2 heroes left, and yeah, another 3-star. Alright, now on with the third attack. Again, I'm trying to seek for some Flameflinger value. And if I, for example, take down that mortar right there beside that wizard tower, I can get some good Flameflinger value. So we're gonna use 2 rocket loons plus a barbarian to seek for ground skeleton traps, and there aren't any, so put down the Flameflinger and let it work. Also a archer to, yeah, clean up in the meanwhile. So I'm gonna start with my warden onto that mortar on the top side. A rocket loon or a test loon as always. Then the warden and then the healers plus the 2 furnaces. And we'll let them work patiently. So I'm gonna raise my warden up because there's soon gonna be a lot of damage. Because there is that monolith, so, and it deals a lot of damage. I'm also going to use an invisibility spell because I don't want my warden to go down. Now my goal is to get a fireball onto those fire spitters so I can get the CC as well. It's not the craziest value. I should have probably went for that rage tower, but yeah, it's not gonna matter too much. So after that expo goes down, I'm gonna high spot my warden, I believe. Yeah, right there, to use the invisibility spells. And hit the warden ability, and we take down the CC as well. Now I'm gonna start with my heroes for that town hall, because I want him to take it out. So an ice golem, the king, and then the queen. And I'm gonna use my king ability to activate that Invistar and take it out, because we don't want a 1-star, so... And soon I'm gonna start with my RC, and if you look at the Flameflinger, we've gotten some good value as well, so I'll use my queen ability, and they're gonna take out that whole compartment. I was a bit late with that wizard, and I wanted him to take out those skeletons, but my Yetis inside the Flameflinger ended up getting deployed. But it's not gonna matter because we did get the value we wanted from our Flameflinger. So I did start with my RC, as you saw right there. And yeah, this is looking really good. We're also looking good on time. I tried to put in the headhunter to take out that queen, but that multi-inferno wrecked it. But it's not gonna matter anyways. And there we go, another 3-star. I also have a war attack. I just didn't do my war attack, so I thought I'll put it in so I can explain more. So again, the process is the same. You want to put down a test loon or a rocket loon to seek for black mines, and then the warden, and then your healers plus the 2 furnaces to speed the process up. And since there's 2 invisibility tower bases, or cores I mean, I'm gonna use the log launcher so we can activate one of them, and then the fireball for the other one. So again, we'll let our warden work for a bit, and we're gonna soon use his ability. So I'm gonna put down an ice block on my warden, use 2 invisibility spells, and the warden ability, and there we go, we get the value we want. Now if I was a bit more greedy, I would have probably taken down that remaining multi-inferno tower and that CC, but yeah, it's not gonna matter too much. So, and always remember to start your other heroes around the 2-minute marks, because you don't want a time fail. So again, I put down that ice golem, that king and queen right there, and that log launcher. So before my heroes get to that town hall or that invis core is gonna get activated, and my king is gonna get to it in time. Now I did see my warden going down, but I just ended up not saving him because I didn't want to for some reason, and I knew it wasn't gonna matter. So I'll put down a rage on that king and hit the king ability to damage basically all those defenses around that invis tower, and put in the remaining rocket runes to take out that monolith, and I believe there was a multi-Arshita, and basically put in my RC. So I'm gonna raise up that queen because there was the defending king there, and we end up swagging 3 invisibility spells as well. We don't need the warden. So that's basically it. I hope you've gotten a better understanding of the strategy, and as I said, basically you want to divide the strategy into 2 phases. The first one being the warden, let him work on one side, and then your other heroes, king and queen, plus the ice golem, and your siege barrack on the other side. That is if you haven't used the flame flinger, of course.